We're all so busy living our lives. And then suddenly something cuts through that, something often very unexpected.
Paediatric trauma call, 15 minutes.
A 71-year-old female with 2 stab wounds to the back.
He was found to be in traumatic cardiac arrest.
I can't feel any pulses. We're at St George's Hospital in Tooting.
Yeah, 24 hours, 7 days a week. I love that question. What's your opening hours?
St George's, London. One of Britain's busiest A&E departments, under more pressure than ever.
So do you want to watch, darling, or do you want to look away?
This is the worst day ever.
You never know what's coming in, and you just have to be ready for anything.
Gas canisters exploded, 15% burns to hands, face.
In a world of uncertainty, we see a life-changing event.
I'm at A&E, I need her to get out of here, please.
When patients come in, something takes over.
I'll be fine. I'm going to be very fine.
A place where life,
Give me an A. Give me an E.
love,
Okay, good lad. Well done.
and loss unfold every single day.
Did you enjoy the Queen's birthday yesterday?
I watched the football.
All the patients you're about to see were treated in just one 24-hour period.
Don't worry.
We get to see people who love one another in loads of different ways.
Yes.
And I think you can give someone the best care in the world, but really what they want is to hold the hand of the person that they love and for them to tell them that they're going to be okay.
You're my hero.
Any questions?
None whatsoever. If I knock him out, do you want to call that back?
The great Greek philosopher Aristotle said, "What is the essence of life? To serve others and do good." Pulled it back in place.
Already done it?
Yeah.
Oh, mate, good lad.
Orthopaedic registrar Demos has worked at St George's for the last 2 years.
I come from a place in northern Greece, very close to where Alexander the Great was born. Sorry, that was me, my fault. When you're a young child, you don't really enjoy reading ancient Greek. It's quite difficult, but mythology is really an important part of our culture.
Change that and make farty noises.
You learn about heroes and how strong a dream can be. Can you wiggle them for me, please? Gives you a vision of trying to achieve great things in life. We were lucky to get such a nice, brave girl. Very brave.
Hello, St George's. By air.
A 58-year-old woman is being airlifted to hospital after being hit by a lorry.
Adult HEMS, trauma call, 20 minutes.
She suffered severe blood loss at the roadside.
When someone was hit by a car or a lorry, it may be multiple fractures, nerve injuries, a lot of open wounds, a lot of bleeding. If an artery is penetrated, then they could bleed to death within, let's say, 20-30 minutes.
Her partner was at the scene and is travelling to St George's.
We was going down the bank. We pulled up in this little side road, and she walked out, and the next thing, someone screamed out, "Watch out!" And this lorry just came round and bang, knocked her over, and then went over her legs. An ear-piercing scream you'll never forget. When I saw Kim, I thought, oh my God, no. I thought, what the hell are we going to do? Just let me get up, I can walk, she was going. And the blood started running out. 2 blokes from the fire brigade. They'd stopped that before the ambulance got there. Otherwise, she would just bled out.
Go on you for the lift, you happy? Ready, steady.
Okay, everyone, this is Kim. She's 58. She stepped out on the high street and was hit by a lorry. She went under the back wheels. She's got a comminuted fracture to her right fib with extensive degloving and muscle exposed. She's had a heart rate that was 80 on the scene, 120 after ketamine. It's come back down to about 84 now.
Any pain in your tummy? Pelvis looks symmetric, strong, regular radial pulse. Can you please move your big toe towards you if you can? Can you push down at all? Push down?
CT ready whenever we are.
Kim needs an emergency CT scan so doctors can assess whether the accident has caused life-changing damage to her leg.
Ready, steady, slide.
In open fractures, there is an increased risk of severe infection, also significant nerve injury.
Breathe in and hold your breath.
You always try to save the leg. It's your priority. But at the back of your head, you know that they may end up with an amputation.
"27 minutes ago, Kim was brought to A&E after being run over by a lorry.
How's your pinky? Is it better at all?
No, not really.
Can you feel me touching or not? Can you feel me touching here? Oh, sorry. Is that sore?
Yeah.
All right, all right.
Hasn't really seen it yet. They've kept her flat.
Kim's partner, Andy, has arrived at St George's and is waiting to see her.
Yeah, bye. We met in the pub. She had to chat me up. It was a Friday night back in 2002. Been drinking. Kim come up to me. "Come on, Andy, get up and dance, get up and dance." I didn't know what to do. I was 18 years married and the wife divorced me, and I didn't know how to react to someone coming on to me. And then she said, "Do you want to walk me home?" And I said, "Yeah, fair enough." She went off to get a coat and I ran up to my mate and I said, "What the bloody hell do I do now?" He gave me a slap round the head and said, "You walk her home, you stupid git." And I did.
Orthopaedic registrar Demos is assessing the results of Kim's CT scan.
They did send us the CT scan and I saw the fractures there. The side bone, the fibula, the small bone is broken. A lot of the skin and the underlying tissues, they don't look very happy.
Doctors are concerned that the lack of sensation in Kim's leg means she's suffered irreparable damage to the skin tissue and nerves.
So we'll take the bandages off and have a look at it in a minute, and we'll get the plastic surgeons to have a look.
All right.
Kneel God.
Neil Armstrong. One more time. Neil Armstrong.
What does the guy that went to the moon look like? Is that him?
America.
Oh.
No, he's in his 70s now. Type in Neil Armstrong. I think he's still alive. I'll show you a picture of him. Neil Armstrong, Buzz Lightyear. Buzz Lightyear.
Buzz Lightyear.
Well, you haven't seen my new flat yet, my new bathroom and stuff and sofas, have you? Brand new bathroom now, fully functional. I want to paint the kitchen, but the landlord's been like, oh no, I don't think it doesn't need painting. I was like, it does, it's purple, and I'm not a Teletubby. Oh, yeah. Do I look like Tinky fucking Winky?
Oopsie.
Oopsie. Dipsy.
Oopsie dipsy.
La la. And
Poe.
Teletubbies.
Say.
Oh, that's nice. That was nice. That was like a blood harmony almost.
Your veins are too narrow. You're not drinking.
They're dried.
There you go.
Dear beef, you haven't been drinking enough. It's like talking to a bloody brick wall, isn't it?
85-year-old Mario has come to St George's with his 2 daughters after showing signs of dehydration.
You're going to be my problem child, aren't you?
Doctors are trying to give him saline intravenously.
Dad, you're having this done because you're not drinking enough, as per usual.
Bloody drink and drink
never mind about bloody drink. You're not drinking. You know, your kidneys are not working properly. I've told you a million times. No, they're not, because you're not drinking. I don't know how to make you understand. I've become the mum and dad, and my parents have become the children.
How are you feeling?
This is my second dose.
Having some more fluid, because his fluid is low.
Your veins are too narrow. You're not drinking.
They're dried. Shall I go and get you some more water? Hey, water amarone, baba. Agabetos. Yeah, that's my dad. Testadura, hard head. Definitely hard head.
It's okay. Squeeze my hand, Dad. Squeeze my hand.
No luck?
No.
Oh, God. I was 4 years old when Dad was leaving to come to England, because there really wasn't any work in Italy. He was leaving me and my sister and my mum behind. And I remember going to the train station. I said to him, don't forget to send the money.
Do you remember the last thing your wife said to you?
Well, said to behave yourself. You're very young. How old are you?
How old do you think I am? Guess. Don't offend me.
You're very young. You're old.
I'm 25.
25. I behave myself all the time.
Do you mind if I have a go?
I trust you.
You trust me?
Yeah.
Good.
Because you're lovely girl. You know, when I get married in 1955, always me and my wife together. I never go with another woman.
Does the eye ever wander?
Yeah.
Yes?
How did the chance I never take? Why you wouldn't change? What for? No good.
You've got very tricky veins, haven't you?
Yeah.
Right, let me go and have a chat with my boss.
Very good, you lovely lady.
A&E St George's. Major drawers. Yep, Yep.
A 65-year-old man is being rushed to St George's after falling from a ladder.
15 minutes.
when a patient falls from a ladder, they quite often get back fractures. They can also get pelvic injuries, rib fractures, or even abdominal injuries. Even from a low height, one may end up being paralyzed.
The man's wife found him and called 999.
We were due to take my brother Chris to Stansted to catch his flight back to Holland. And because he hasn't lived here for many years, he'd gone to the supermarket and bought all these different foods that he wanted to take back with him. Meat pies, sage and onion stuffing, all those sort of English things. And he'd only got a little tiny rucksack. We said, oh, no, that's fine, we'll go up in the loft and get a suitcase. Then suddenly I heard this great big bang and ran upstairs, and the ladder was sprawled on the landing and he was flat along it as well. He was twitching all over and he was doing sort of like when you're in labour. And I thought, my goodness, he's dying in front of me. Just retired and we've just come to the part where we've got time together.
This is Patrick, 65-year-old male, was up the ladder going into the loft. The ladder slipped. He has come down and landed on top of the ladder on the ground. He's got like about 4-inch laceration on the top of the head. He's also complaining of pain in the left side of the pelvis, lower back pain.
Oh, sugar.
How high was the...
Well, we're talking about from standing at the top of the loft, so we're talking about 12 feet.
Take some deep breaths from your mouth, please. Very good. Deep breath again. Any pain in your chest? Where's the pain?
In the centre there.
All right.
Start scratching the back of your hand now.
Is there any family that we know?
Yeah, you're going to go for a body scan now.
Patrick's wife, Jude, is waiting outside Resus.
I went to Epsom Derby one year with my friend. I was about 14, and we were walking across the field to the fun fair, and this gypsy came out to me and said, "You're going to marry someone and their name will be Pat." At the time I thought, why would I want to marry a woman? I hadn't come across any Patricks before. We went to a dance, went and bought a little white dress, as you do. Halfway through the evening, there was these lads turn up at the door. One of them came over to me and asked to dance. I wasn't interested. He didn't tick my boxes.
Are you asthmatic at all? Diabetic?
I didn't think he was boyfriend material. I liked more of a neat-looking person, and he wasn't neat. Scruffy and long, dark hair. But he persisted. And then in the very last dance, I thought, oh, I've got to have someone to dance with. I'll dance with him.
When we give you the dye, it gives you a warm feeling all over your body, a funny taste in your mouth, okay? It's all very normal, that goes away quite quickly. We'll be over in about 5 minutes.
Breathe in and hold your breath.
It was just a wild time. It was very hippie-ish. Floppy hats and bell-bottoms. We just had so much fun. I thought, this has to go on forever. I love it. And he adored me. I could tell from the start he just adored me. So I felt really wanted, and I adored him back in the end.
Oh, sugar. Oh, that was sugar.
We went to the first Reading Pop Festival. We were waiting for some of the bands to come on, and I fainted, and that wasn't like me. So I went to the doctors and found out I was pregnant, so we quickly got married.
You didn't tell me you had all these women waiting for you.
I've got loads.
Yeah.
You're as high as a kite. Are you as high as a kite? Yeah. I feel like you're back into the 70s again. That's a nice feeling.
It was only later that Patrick told me that his dad didn't want me to marry him. He wanted Patrick to marry a nice Irish girl, a nice Irish Catholic girl, which I wasn't.
Jake, you've got toothpaste all up your ear.
No, here? Where? I can't have toothpaste. Where?
You have. Look, let me take a picture of this. I'll show you. I'll show you. No, don't rub it. I'll show you.
Clean. Oh, I bet it's off my glasses. This, no.
No, don't try it. Oh my God.
Is it gone now?
No.
Can't be toothpaste. Help me.
Have you licked it?
Oh my God.
Turn your head. What is it? What have you been doing?
No idea.
There you go.
I had a shower and all.
Are you sure?
Oh dear.
The plastics team have come to assess whether or not Kim needs an emergency operation to restore the blood supply to her leg.
So there's quite a few of us interested in your legs.
Well, I like it.
Yeah.
I've had it for 58 years.
Yeah.
Just a little bit longer, please.
You've grown attached to it.
Yeah.
All right, you okay?
Well, she's got some supply. It looks like there's something going. Can you feel me touching here? Anything there? Can you try and point your toe towards the face?
No, sorry.
Yeah,
I
no,
can
that's
move the foot. I can't. No, I'm having a job with it.
Right, okay. You've damaged one of the nerves to your foot. Now, it's the nerve that helps you bring your foot up and down. Even if we repair it, it's not like electrical cabling. You can't just splice it together and it works again, unfortunately. Let me go and make some phone calls and I'll be back with a plan.
You haven't noticed my eyes are a bit red.
Why?
I've been crying, you silly cow.
Oh, darling.
I don't do running, but I did for you. After 18 years of marriage, you know, I didn't want to be divorced, and that upset me. So then I lost my job, and so just used to drive anything for anyone. Used to drive tractors, cars, lorries, and then I was bodyguard, chauffeur, security guard, everything for this Turkish diplomat.
Did you get in some interesting situations?
A couple of times. I'm having to back people off and try to put one through a shop window and stuff like that. I didn't give a monkey what happened to me. When Kim came along, I thought, yeah, this is a second chance of being happy, really happy. But I thought something wasn't right. She had the walls up. She didn't want to get involved, and that upset me. Kept on thinking, you know, you're not telling me everything.
This type of injury, we call it a degloving because basically it's like the lorry tyre's gone over your leg, it sort of twists the tissue around and it sort of peels it off a little bit. Hopefully, it hasn't disrupted the blood supply to that tissue, so hopefully it will be okay to survive. We won't know that until we've had a good clean-up.
Doctors will not know if they can save Kim's leg until she's taken to theatre.
On my hands.
Five-year-old Patrick is in A&E after falling off a ladder at home.
At least you've got a nice tanned body.
Doctors are still concerned that Patrick may have sustained a spinal injury, but they have initial results of his chest and pelvic scans.
Does that feel better?
Hi again. All right. There is a fracture at the left side of the pelvis. So the pain here is because there are two small fractures, rather small. I saw the images to one of our pelvic surgeons and he's happy that these are stable injuries. So no operation from our point of view. There may be a fracture at the front here where your pain was at the chest. So we'll get all the relevant teams involved, but the neurosurgical doctors are having a look at the spine scan now and they will give their specialist opinion.
During the 1950s, my father needed work to support the family back in Ireland. I came to the UK. I believe my father found it very difficult. He didn't like the English and had to suffer it, to be truthful. I remember seeing these signs on doors which were like basically no blacks, no dogs, no Irish. Sometimes I couldn't even get a meal because they wouldn't want to serve someone that was Irish. I felt embarrassed sometimes when I would see him speaking to English who believed they were gentry but just Joe down the road, by him tipping his hat to them and yes sir, no sir. And it gave me that feeling of, I don't want to do that.
London was a city that you would read about, you would see in movies. I would never expect that I would live here and work in a major trauma center. I've gained much more medical experience and I feel very welcome. But living in London feels hard quite often. All the long hours, all the stress you go through. You don't have relatives here, you don't have old friends. My wife did make a lot of sacrifices coming abroad with me, and I greatly appreciate that.
The final results of Patrick's spinal scans have come through to resus.
Do we have a crash fracture?
Yeah.
Through there? Yeah.
So you can see it's nice and square, nice and square, nice and square, and that's a bit wedge-shaped.
Yes.
Hi again. There is a fracture at the back, in one of the vertebrae at the back. They are speaking with the spine surgeons, neurosurgical doctors, and they'll let us know what we need to do.
Because such a fall. It was extremely difficult for my father to accept that I was going to marry an English girl. He said that he didn't want an English girl or a non-Catholic in the house. And that he had someone in mind for us, someone from Ireland, that he wanted me to marry. I stood up to the guy. That ain't gonna happen. I'm marrying Jude, I'm gonna live with her for the rest of my life. I don't think my father really ever accepted Jude, but it was my choice.
You're right. Oh, the baby's crying. Thank you. I can't wait to have a child. I want a boy first. I'll put my child in like really cute outfits. Bless you. Do you know what? I was thinking about a name for my child. I don't want like a ratchet name, but I don't want a common name. I think Lanaya is a nice name. Lanaya. That is very nice. You know, she's... I want a pet rooster. Yeah, this good. You're dying. I'm really got a cold now. I think I need to go to the A&E.
85-year-old Mario was brought into St George's with dehydration.
Excuse me.
Salud.
Thank you.
Where do you come from?
Italy.
Italy.
Italiano.
Italiano, ma di dove?
Salerno.
Salerno, che bello.
Doctors need to give him a saline drip, but have been unable to find a suitable vein.
Oh, God, I hate that. Stay still, Dad.
Il venino è un po' fragile.
He doesn't drink enough. Not beve abbastanza acqua, that's his problem. He just doesn't bloody listen. My mum didn't want to come here because we didn't know anyone here. Immigrants, that's what we were. There was no pasta, there was no olive oil, there was no parmesan, we didn't know the language, nobody spoke English. So when I went to school, I got really quite behind. I did. It was very hard because I couldn't come home and sort of explain to my mum and dad or speak to my mum and dad. We were teaching them lots of things, really.
So you taught them English?
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
C'è un po'. Cosa si toglie? Tanto non serve a nulla, mi dispiace.
Yeah, it's no good. There you go, that's the second one that's gone in. When they came here, they had to start from zero. They wanted to buy a house, so they needed some extra money. He knew another Italian that had an ice cream van, so they said, look, you know, why don't you try this?
Oh, yeah. Saturday and Sunday, me and my daughter, we were the van.
I was about 11, so he used to do the driving, I used to do the selling, because as soon as my dad opened his mouth, they couldn't understand what he was saying anyway. They used to have this ice cream called nugget wafer, and he'd say to me, he want nugget wafer, and I used to think, well, God, you know, people used to look at me and say, what's he just said?
How much did Rosanna like the ice cream?
Quite a lot, yeah, I like.
No, not you, Dad, me.
Oh, you too much.
Every time I sold an ice cream or two, then I'd take another scoop for myself. I used to eat more than what I used to sell some days.
I understand you've been a bit challenging to get a drip in, so I'd like to have a look for a vein if that's all right. I've got a teeny tiny little cannula there.
I don't know what's happened to me today anyway.
Not good, hey?
I feel very, very tired.
Your blood levels are quite low, so that's probably got something to do with it.
He brought us here, and we did have a good life. But when they retired, my dad said to my mum that he wanted to go back to Italy, and my mum basically said, look, I've followed you once and I've left all my family, I'm not leaving my girls. This is my home now.
Straighten this one out there, my lovely.
Squeeze my hand.
I use my hand.
I'm not English and I'm not Italian. I'm a little bit of everything. I take the best of both worlds. I take a nice part of Italy, a nice part of England, and I mix them all together.
Put your head back. Just relax.
Nice and still, lovely. Little sting.
Squeeze my hand if you want to. Squeeze my hand, squeeze my hand.
There we go.
You done it?
You go.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, you got to spin it.
No, it's not, Dad. It's a smaller.
It's a smaller one, Dad.
Yeah.
It's tiny. Probably just one on children.
I was just gonna say, I bet it's for children.
It is.
What you got to do?
Just cover it and apply some bandages. I will just roll your leg slightly towards there.
Doctors are trying to save Kim's leg after she was hit by a lorry. She's being prepared for theatre and having her wound dressed to try to minimise the risk of infection.
When I left school, I was 15 and I got a job with the civil service as a customs and excise officer. In that time, I'd got married. My husband, I adored him. We were happy. Had a couple of children, Dean and Darren. They were my world. It was like having cream cakes and eating them all at the same time when I had the kids. Oh.
Getting there, you're doing very well.
Come on. One day, everything changed. My husband phoned to say, you better come home. Dean's had an accident. He'd go climbing trees. I thought it was something like he's fallen down, broken his leg or something. Then he phoned back to say, you've got to go to the hospital. He's actually in an operating theatre and they're trying to operate on his brain. I told them several times they weren't allowed to go near the Bath Road. It was too dangerous. They'd crossed the road with their bikes. Darren's chain had come off his bike. So Dean went back to help him to get across the road. Well, it was then that the car come along. 3 days later, he died. It still gets to me, and he's been gone for 25 years. He'll be 37 now. It was no one's fault, it was an accident. But after that, my marriage went to pieces. That's where everything unravelled. I decided that there was nothing between us. We were sitting in the living room. He come in after work, saw my suitcase and said, what's going on? I said, I'm leaving. And I walked out. I was in a dark place. I didn't want to get close to anyone. I just wanted to suffer. And I did for quite a few years. Until I met Andy. He's changed everything.
It should go up within 10 minutes or so.
Kim will be admitted to a ward before being taken to theatre for surgery.
Right. I love you. And don't forget it. I love you too.
Neurosurgeons have completed their assessment on Patrick's fractured back.
Okay, so we've just had the neurosurgical advice back, and they said that no operative intervention is needed right now. It's all kind of bed rest, pain relief, gradual mobilisation. One thing we do need to do is we need to have a look at this wound at the back of your head and see if it needs anything doing to it.
Sure.
Just turn your head to the side. Can you do that?
Yeah.
Our marriage has been tested a few times. First of all, when I was 20, my sister Eileen said to us, I'm going on holiday on Saturday and I'm writing my car over to you. I said, why? She said, I don't feel I'm coming back. I said, why? She said, I just feel something's going to happen to us whilst I'm on holiday.
I didn't understand why she was doing that. I didn't realise she had a premonition that she wasn't going to come back.
Eileen, her boyfriend Morris, his friend John, and also his girlfriend Leslie went down to Falmouth. And they were staying in this cottage, and they had this boat. They went out, and the following day on the Sunday, my sister Maureen, who works at the police, got a call saying that they found a body washed up on the Falmouth beach. About a week or so later, they found Morris and John at sea, but they never found Eileen or the boat.
It's all a very big mystery. In those days, they didn't investigate like they would do nowadays.
You expect a parent, but never your sister. Parents, you know, once they hit 60, whatever it might be, I never expected to get 30, let alone 65. That was too young. It just hurts.
I'm sorry.
It was a very hard time. He'd go for days and not speak. To me, it was mental cruelty, but he would go for a long time and just blank me.
Oh,
Sorry,
that's
sir.
all right. Don't worry, don't worry. Ouch, 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 ouch.
Very difficult to live with, but I just persevered. He had things going on in his head that he had to sort out, and I was prepared to wait, because life would be absolutely nothing without him.
You'll recover very fast from all this. I'm sure this will help. Yeah, yeah,
Oh,
of
bless you
course.
for that. Thanks for earlier.
What was this for?
Oh, it was just good.
Oh, okay.
It was just good. You need thanks.
In Greece, university is free, so a lot of time and money have been invested in me. I do feel that I have a debt and that I should get the best education in London and go and provide this to the next generation back in Greece. I think my parents would be mostly happy that I serve people rather than being wealthy or something like that. I've done well.
After 4 days, the doctors have come back in, unwrapped the leg, looked at it. I did have a very severe infection and it would have killed me. make that transition to a one-legged person is a big ask. But I've got Andy helping me through it.
I wouldn't be without her. She's got a second chance of life, and she wants it. Nothing to keep her down. Nothing.
St George's A&E recess.
He's complaining of numbness and tingling in both his hands from the knuckles down.
They said we're worried about his neck.
X-ray.
My husband could be paralysed and this shouldn't be happening.
Concerned about the spleen.
I remember going into another room and trying to hide it from the kids. Just couldn't imagine the kids not having him there.